My sister-in-law stole my daughter's name and won't stop guilt-tripping me when I announced I'm going forward with my initial plan. My name is Tom. Male, I'm 26 years old and married to my beautiful wife Molly, 24. Female. A year ago, Molly and I are pregnant with our first child and we are super excited. I make out time so we can do everything for our first baby together. Things like buying clothes, baby room decorations, all those childish stuff that make you smile uncontrollably without knowing. I even signed up on a parenting class with my wife Molly. We are so excited and happy. Recently, we went for a scan and got to know we are expecting a baby girl, so Molly and I have already decided a name for our children, both male and female, back when we were dating, so it's not going to be a headache to us. My brother, Matthew, and his wife Cindy are expecting their second child, and they're already in their third trimester and yet to figure out a name, and coincidentally, they're also having a baby girl, so it kind of got us more similar. I asked my wife to not tell anyone our baby's name, even if it's my parents that asked, because I don't want to deal with name issues. So back to the story. My parents invited us to a casual Sunday dinner in their home, which was normal for my extended family. While we were eating, my sister-in-law talked about their struggle finding a name for their baby girl. She asked her if we have come up with a name, and my wife said yes. She asked to know our daughter's name and maybe they could get inspiration from it. My wife told her our baby's secret name and she shouted, "Perfect! It suits my baby better," laughing. When we got home, my wife said she has a bad feeling about it and she felt she couldn't just say no since all our family members were present. I told her to not worry, even if they use the name first, our baby is still the real owner. Fast forward to 2 days later, my sister-in-law called my wife and said she needs her permission to use the name, since they couldn't think of any other names, as the one we chose was more suitable and will perfectly fit their princess. My wife was livid. She asked sister-in-law if she was being serious and she affirmed. When I came home after work, I noticed my wife was not in her usual self. I felt maybe her hormones were playing a fast one on her and tried to talk her out of it. She said she wasn't being hormonal, whatever that means, and she was sad because of what my brother's wife Cindy said to her. I was immediately alarmed and asked if she wants to talk about it now. She almost cried while she repeated what my own brother's wife said, and I felt nothing but anger. I straight up called my brother and he asked if I'm seriously going to fight him for just a name. I told him they're free to use the name as long as they know that when anyone asks why my child and his are having the same name, I will gladly tell them how one is the original owner while everyone already knows who the copycat is. He was stunned, and I could hear his wife ranting on why I would hold such grudges over a name, and I don't care about my niece as much as I care about my daughter. I told my brother, I'm not going to exchange words with any of them as I am too tired for such child play. My brother called my mom to complain on how I'm willing to hold a lifetime grudges over a name. My mom told him to knock it off and look for a name for their child and stop looking for who to take from. My mom called me to tell me how it's selfish to say such a dirty thing to family because of a name and how she doesn't want anything to keep me and my only brother from talking to each other, and asked about my wife and her third grandchild. My niece pooped out the next day, laugh out loud, and I heard the name on her birth certificate is a different name, Melissa. We visited them and my sister-in-law won't stop giving me the cold shoulder, so I'm here, seating in my couch, massaging my wife's feet and wondering if I went too far.